Hi, I'm Wal Galbraith. I'm a part of the Ray White South Coast Group, and this is your South Coast Snapshot for week 46, 2022. The snapshot is designed to give you a bite-sized breakdown of the real estate market overall, including local, regional and city-based information across Australia. All information is sourced from the AFR, leading economists on Twitter, and the Sydney Morning Herald. All information is relevant to buyers, property owners, or both. A first home buyer who opts to pay property tax rather than stamp duty could be ahead financially for 60 years, according to New South Wales Treasury analysis released before the government's final push to implement the Premier's pet policy before the election. New South Wales Treasury modelling shows if a first home buyer opted for an annual property fee on a $1.5 million apartment, it would take 63 years before you reach the value of stamp duty that would have to be paid in today's dollars using the upfront fee. For a unit purchased for $1.25 million, it would take 52 years. As the Reserve Bank prepares to raise interest rates again to tame the highest inflation in decades, loan growth in the $2 trillion mortgage market is showing signs of softening, and analysts say that the slowdown in lending has further to run. New RBA figures released on Monday showed housing credit growth, a key long-term influence on bank profits, slowed to a 10-month low of 7.3% in the year to September from 7.6% a month earlier. Westpac senior economist Andrew Hanlon said the RBA figures provided further confirmation of slowing credit due to highest interest rates, saying overall credit growth of 0.7% in September was the weakest monthly reading since March. Hanlon said while borrowing had grown strongly in 21 and early 22, this trend was now reversing as interest rates rose. Brisbane house prices slumped by 2% in October, a sharper fall than in any other capital and their largest monthly decline on record, CoreLogic's Home Value Index shows. But the Queensland capital is yet to feel the full brunt of the downturn experienced in other markets. Since peaking in June, Brisbane house prices have dropped by 6.2%. Sydney's have plummeted by 10.2% since peaking this January, and Melbourne's declined by 6.4% since hitting their peak in February. The number of distressed listings nationwide has jumped by more than 15% since interest rates started rising in May, as more vendors struggle to meet sharply higher mortgage repayments, data from SQM research shows. Tuesday's interest rate increase of 0.25% points to 2.85% will further stretch household finances and may force some to offload their property in a hurry, experts say. The average variable borrower with a $500,000 mortgage would see their monthly repayments rise by $74 and by $149 for those with a $1 million loan. The total increase to the mortgage repayments on a $500,000 loan have now risen to $760, according to Rate City. For a homeowner with a $750K loan, their repayments have now increased by $1140 each month and $1520 for those with a $1 million mortgage. Industrial land values are heading back to pre-pandemic levels, while the value of secondary assets are also set to tumble, Goodman Group Chief Executive Greg Goodman warned, as the logistics giant reaffirmed its full-year earnings guidance. Australia's rental vacancy rate has more than halved over the past year, from 1.9% in October to 0.8% this year. Sydney's rental vacancy rate fell to 1%, while Melbourne's was down to 1.1%, the same level as 2018. The tightest rental market in the country is Adelaide, where the vacancy rate is 0.2%. Experts say Australia's rental market, which is already in crisis, is likely to worsen as international migrants return to the country looking for somewhere to live. We're gearing up for the Ray White South Coast January auction event. 50 properties, one day, January 2023. A perfect time to make use of the summer market and capture those buyers under one umbrella. Want to know more? Reply to this email or give me a call. Looking to make the best use of the current market? If you're either expanding your property portfolio or looking to sell your current property, get in touch today. We'd love to help. I'm Wal Galbraith with the Ray White South Coast Group. That was your snapshot for week 46, 2022. Catch you next week. Be well.